Hello students, this is Afran Tasildar. So we're going to start with the examples part. So yesterday we had done this f is equal to sine of x square plus 5. I had shown you with the t. Alternatively also directly also I'll show you. Then we will go in any one of the method for our further examples. You guys see which is easier for you and you can do in that way. So f is equal to sine of x square plus 5. So we have to differentiate with respect to x. This means differentiating. Okay, write it fully. Differentiating with respect to x we are doing. So this becomes what, df by dx. So this how we are doing with respect to x. What is our f? So it is sine of x square plus 5. Sine of x square plus 5. Again here interior also is there. So it will be into again d by dx of x square plus 5. X square plus 5 again. Okay. So differentiation of sine of x square plus 5. Differentiation of sine is what? Cos. So it will be cos x square plus 5 into differentiation. See, it is x square plus 5. It is u plus v. So both also separate it is. When plus or minus it is this for one single separate and for this separate. So differentiation of x square is what? 2x. How come? With respect to which formula it is? Yes, x raised to n, which is n x raised to n minus 1. And differentiation of constant 5 is a constant, right? And I have said you what? Always in the formula, differentiation of any constant is 0. Differentiation of 5 is what? 0. So plus 0. 2x plus 0 it will be. So 2x plus 0. So you have got cos of x square plus 5 into 2x plus 0. So nothing, it becomes just 2x. So this I have to write as 2x into cos of x square plus 5. So this is your df by dx. Okay, you have to solve in such a way. So our next question is cos of sin x. So this is also cos of sin x. One cos and again sin. 2 times you have to differentiate. So by differentiating solution, let f is equal to cos of sin x. You can take it as f, you can take it as z, or you can take as y, you can denote anything. Okay. So what we are doing, differentiating with respect to x, we have, so this becomes what? df by dx. Then first d by dx of the whole. Yes. So differentiating first this whole part. So that's what differentiation, d by dx cos of sin x. And again interior, why we are doing interior? Here also x part is there. If a x square would be there, means again this also yours interior would be there. Okay. So this interior you have done. Differentiation of again sin x. See how many terms will be going on increasing of x. So many times you have to differentiate it. That is what meant as chain rule in this part. So we will do the differentiation. Differentiation of cos of sin x. Cos differentiation is what? Minus sin, and your x part is what? Of sin x. So this is your whole x part, it will be. Like how you have differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So this cos x, sin x. So here this cos, and this will be your as whole term as x. Yes. So remember properly differentiation. And again interior differentiation. Differentiation of sin x is what? Sin x is cos x. Yes. Differentiation of your sin x is cos x. So again properly, just I am arranging it. How I can write? I can take minus, the sign is there. First I will write cos x into sin of sin x. Okay, shouldn't be confused. This into this sign should be there. So this is your final answer. So next problem you have sec of tan of root x. See here how many you have? Sec, then tan, then root x. It's like root, and even x also 1 will be there. But x we know dx by dx it will be 1 only. So 1, 2, 3. If you see, it is like 3 terms. Yes. 3 times you have to differentiate. Sec, tan, and then root x. So I have written my common thing what I have to write, let f, and differentiating. So now df by dx, so first it will be what? D by dx. Here f, here whole part will be what? Sec of tan of root x. Yes, this first whole interior you have to do. Then again into second part I will be considering tan of root x, so it will be d by dx of tan of root x. Yes, now second will be third will be just root x, so d by dx of root x. Yes, first will be your whole part. This sec means this will be whole x for sec. Second is tan. For the tan, this term will be as x. Third is your root. Yes, so first, second and third. First d by dx of whole outer part, then the interior second, and then again third. Okay. So now you see differentiation of sec is sec x. So you have to consider this you have to term as whole x. So differentiation of sec x, what is sec x? So differentiation of sec x is what? I'll write from here, df by dx. Differentiation of sec x is sec x into tan x it is. So how it becomes? Sec, and my x part is here what? Tan of root x into tan x, again this x, tan of root x. Don't forget this is your whole x, and your sec x, differentiation is what? Sec x into tan x. Yes, sec x into tan x. So your x part is what? This. So it will be sec x into tan x. Okay. Now differentiation of tan x. Differentiation of tan x. Differentiation of tan x is sec square x. Differentiation of tan x is sec square x. So this is tan. Differentiation of tan x is what? Sec square x. So my x, here x is what? Root x. So that one I am writing, root x. Okay. Then again differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. The formulas which I have given you, you have to by heart it, you have to remember it. Until and unless you are not aware of the formulas, if you are not sure about the formulas, you won't be able to differentiate the problem. Okay. So this is your final answer.